Facebook, live on YouTube. Gotta love it. All right. And as soon as I start, oh, we need a motor? Okay, cool. All right. I've got there's two different models. Excuse me for a minute, guys. There's two different models of that. If that's not the right one, I have the other model upstairs if we need it.
All right.
So let me know. All right. Back to you guys. So coffee in hand. Got the official Wyoming mug. Got in Wyoming. Had a very snowy day at a truck stop. Coffee never tastes quite as good as it does when it's snowing out. But anyhow, today's stream got an interesting topic today that you might see in the description there. As always, if you're following on Facebook, we love the hearts on Facebook. If you are if you're following on YouTube, give us the likes and give us the subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get your notification bell. And well, long lost Lee Barnhart, welcome to the stream, my brother. Hope all is well with you guys. Love to see you guys here in the chat every day and the discussions. So questions, comments, criticisms, whatever you got. But today's topic, I thought I thought about this last night, and we can only see the world through our own eyes, and it says in the description, cheaters see cheaters, liars see liars, thieves see thieves, criminals see crime and criminals all over the place. It's crazy. If you've ever been in a relationship and you've been with someone who's constantly accusing you of cheating on them, and only to find out that it's them who's been cheating the whole time, and you've been doing nothing but being totally faithful. I've been in that situation before, and it just struck me that I don't care what side of the political spectrum you come down on, left or right, whatever. But I mean, the left is committed. This 2016 election, it was crazy. Obviously, all kinds of stuff going on, and now all this stuff is coming out, and we just keep hearing over and over again all this, collusion and crimes being committed, and it's the left is accusing the right of doing all this stuff, and now everything's coming out, and it looks like the only collusion is from the Hillary Clinton campaign. The only lies and crimes are coming out of the other side of this argument. And I don't care what you think about Donald Trump. I mean, he's by no means any kind of a moral pillar for society, but stuff is happening, and things are moving, and the economy is growing. And I said this early on. I said, the one thing alone, if we did just the corporate tax cuts, I said we will see 4 to 5% GDP growth just on that alone. That is so huge, and we are seeing just thousands and millions of jobs. I think I heard it the other day, 6.6 million jobs are available and ready to roll. People are looking to hire. Everywhere I go, I drive all around the state. Everywhere I go, people are like help wanted signs all over the place. You can't swing a dead cat without finding a job. If you're not working right now in this economy, 3.9% unemployment, I think was the last number I heard. If you're not working right now, it's because you don't want to be working or you're not able to work. Obviously, if you're not able to work, then those are the people that we need to help. If you're not willing to work, then hey, nobody can help you. But it's just crazy that people you can only see the world through your own eyes, and I can't stress that enough. If you I mean, there may be exceptions to the rule. Maybe exceptions out there to this rule. But I'll tell you what, if you are constantly being accused of something that you're not doing, if people are always coming after you for something that they think you're doing, they're sure you're doing, they know you're doing, and you're not doing it, the chances are pretty darn good that it's not you who's the problem, it's them. So just keep that in mind, folks, as you go through life. It is one of those profound truths, I think, that kind of slips by a lot of people, and it's just amazing. I can't tell you how many times I have come across this, and sometimes you discover it in the midst of it, and sometimes you don't discover it until weeks or months or years later. That okay, now I understand, because they were looking at me through their eyes, and that's what they were doing. So that's what they just assumed I was doing. And it's true in relationships. It's true in business. It's true with kids. I've seen it with kids. It's just it's crazy. And you can only be true to yourself. So if you're true to yourself, and you believe in yourself, and you continue to do the right thing, and that will take you. It will carry you. You'll be so far ahead of the pack. I mean, I tell you, my dad was a great example of this, and probably the most important lesson I ever learned from my dad was this very lesson here. Was that his brother did some bad things. One of his brothers did some bad things, and it hurt him, hurt the family, and then I come along, and I turn out to be a drug addict and an alcoholic as well, and I did some bad things. So that event really kind of shaped my dad. Or it changed him from that point in his life, and we moved down here to Virginia and all that stuff. And it had such a profound effect on his life that he went through the remainder of his life. Really, it was you have to prove yourself to me before I trust you, kind of an attitude. And it was that way with family, with friends, with business associates, with everyone that he came in contact with. And I just saw what a detrimental effect it had on him in his personal life, in his business life, and just in every aspect. And I made a conscious decision a long time ago that I was going to lead a life where I essentially trust people until they give me a reason not to, as opposed to saying, prove to me that you're trustworthy and then I'll trust you. I sleep a lot better at night. I am a lot happier overall in life. And do I get burned sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. I get burned sometimes, but you know what? It's a better way to go about life than the other way, because it's just exhausting. The other way, it's just exhausting when everybody's got to prove themselves to you. You don't trust anybody. You never build any kind of good quality relationships with that. You never build any kind of good good long-term. The friends and the people that I grew up with, and my long-term friends, my college buddies watching on here right now. I mean, these are guys and women that would give me the shirt off their back if I needed it. And you can't build those kind of relationships if you never trust anybody until they prove themselves to you. And it's sad when I see it. When I think about it, it's sad. Especially in the case of my dad. But on the other side of that, like I said, it's probably the single most valuable lesson he ever taught me. And he taught it to me by living his life the wrong way, I believe. But it showed me how to move forward and how to do that. And it's been a wonderful road up to this point, and will continue to be down the road. And it's just like, I'll tell you, it's just so much. It's so much easier. You really do. You sleep better. You're happier. I'm the most positive, upbeat person all the time. I couldn't be happier, and I attribute a lot of that to the way I look at life, obviously, and my faith is very important in that aspect. And it's just, I'll tell you, folks, it is so vitally important to realize that people can only see the world through their own eyes, and you can help them along that vision. Help them maybe shift that vision to be a better person internally. But 9 times out of 10, when they're screaming and yelling and accusing you of stuff, it's because that's the way they see the world. It's the way they are, and you can help them along that road, but they've got to change internally. They've got to be the ones that want to change internally. And if you yourself are one of those people, then just make a decision. Make a decision to trust people until they give you a reason not to. And are you going to get burned? Yeah. Are you going to get taken advantage of a little bit here or there? Maybe. Yeah. But you know what? you're going to sleep better at night. You're going to be a better person. You're going to be better to be around. You're going to be more fun to be around. You're going to be more enjoyable. You're going to love life a whole lot more. It's just going to be a better thing all the way around. So I thank you guys for watching this morning. I appreciate all your comments, all your subscriptions, all your likes, all your notification bell clicking, your hearts on Facebook, your likes on YouTube, and all my points of contact are in the descriptions. Feel free to reach out in any way, shape, or form. Would love to talk with you and chat with you. I got my my Bitcoin, Ethereum shirt on today, so I had to be down here at 7:30 this morning to meet the HVAC guy. We still got some issues going on. As you can see, my unit behind me here, other way, my unit behind me here is all taken apart. So we're still doing some work, but he was able to clear out of here for a few minutes, so I figured I'd knock this live stream out and get back on it. Got a busy day today. Looking forward to lunch with Jason later today, and then we got some video we'll be filming later on here at the office for the new product launch we've been talking about. So looking forward to that as well. Thanks a bunch, folks. I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and we will see you soon. And remember, it doesn't matter whether you think you can or you think you can't. You're right, baby. Have a great day, guys.